Hello, minasan. Hikidachi desu, and welcome to another Watchalong. Today we are watching a movie called Kuyang. Another set of words that I don't remember, but the main title of the movie is Kuyang. It's an Indonesian movie, supposedly very spooky. Let's see if it's good, right? As usual, I will give you like 1 or 2 minutes to prepare. If you're going to watch along, if you're not going to watch along, it's totally okay. I mostly do this thing just to have time to watch a movie, so it's totally okay. Uh, so yeah, I'm just gonna wait a few minutes, like 1 minute before beginning the movie, and I'll see what this movie is about, right? Hello, my name is Reset. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Alright, so I wait like 10 more seconds and I'll begin the movie. Alright, let's begin the movie. I'm gonna just start this one because I have another watch along later today, so I need to finish this relatively quickly, I guess, to have time to eat lunch and stuff between movies. Enigma Pictures, right? If you're watching this on the VOD, much appreciated. Let's enjoy the movie together. Bank Balance. Well, the movie is already spooky. It's someone that has a debt with the bank, right? There's nothing more spooky than not having money. And I guess it's hiding it from his wife. Kinda looks like it. Did you pack the snacks? Yes. And as we have snacks. Cool. I don't think I have ever seen an Indonesian movie, now that I think about it. Not that I knew it was Indonesian, right? But I usually just watch like Japanese or Korean movies, maybe some Chinese movies. But I don't recall watching an Indonesian movie before. So this is gonna be interesting just in that fact alone. I'm probably gonna miss a bunch of like cultural references, but it is what it is, right? Seems like she's moving, she's traveling, but oh, her name is City, which is interesting. Oh, Siri, not City, City. All right, they are going somewhere. But both of them are going somewhere. Seems like the taxi drivers are having a lot of fun. For some reason, there's two taxi drivers. I'm guessing that's the safe thing to do in this kind of place, like having two taxi drivers instead of one. 3.3 million, whatever the money of Indonesia is. What is the money they use in like Indonesia? Like rupees? Oh, it's a long trip, so they need two drivers. Okay. One sleeps while the other watches the road. I feel like I'm not sure how much does a rupee it's valued at, but it's probably less than a dollar, right? Than an American dollar. So even if he's in debt like 30 million, it would be like, I don't know, $3,000, which I'm guessing it's still a lot of money. I mean, $3,000 is a lot of money for me, but not for other people. Man, sometimes it's weird to think about that, right? Like that's the price of like 2 months of rent in like California, yeah, almost any place like San Diego or something like that. I see a lot of CG already in the movie. Nothing has happened. Nothing spooky has happened. I already see a lot of CG. Oh, something spooky happened. It was a red light. I mean, a red light is not that weird to see on the road, right? I think, I don't know. They are moving into, oh, a floating face. Oh my god, yeah, that's spooky. Oh, that's the floating face from the poster. Alright, alright. Everyone is asleep except for the driver, obviously, and the woman. And apparently she's being followed by that head. Is she like cursed or something? Oh yeah, it's a freaking floating head. Yeah, that's so nice. Yeah, I will freak out. I saw a head. Yeah, you did. It was on fire. Oh, that's why the red light is it's fire. The driver is like, I didn't see anything, but they did. Like, they are giving glances to each other. They know what is happening, right? This is supposed to be like a rural area. Yeah, they know what is happening. So, like I mentioned before, I don't know a lot about Indonesian culture or anything. But I do know a Kuyang, it's like a witch. Not exactly at a perfect translation, but it's like, I don't know. It feels like it's some like kind of like Baba Yaga or something like that, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I understand it. It's like a witch, and she's gonna throw up. Understandable. If I was on the road and I see a floating head on fire, I will throw up also. Maybe she's pregnant also. I don't know. 3,000, it's a lot of money. I could do so much with that money. Yeah, but this guy could pay his entire debt with that money. Which makes me think, if you go to a place like Indonesia, I have never gone to anywhere in the world, so I don't know, with like $1 million, in there is like 100 million, whatever their currency is, right? So what could you do in there? I'm not exactly how much could you do in there. Like get a giant house and like live a worry-free life, maybe. Just now, I'm thinking how little I know about Indonesian stuff. I mean, I have seen some Indonesian VTubers. I have interacted with Indonesian people on the internet, but like, haven't seen it. Oh my god. It's like a coffin was crawling out of the forest? Oh my god. Now the coffin is... It's trying to get in the car? What the hell? Oh, they have something to ward it off. What? X? I think that was a bag with X. They threw a bag with X to the coffin. The coffin is opening. A hand is coming out. It's gonna grab the X. Is it hungry? Kuyang, Sekutu, Selalu, Mengintai. I don't know the pronunciation, don't kill me. Alright, so they do know there's ghosts in that road or in this place. That was really cool, actually. I'm liking this movie a lot more than the other one I watched previously. People can do a lot when they do that. I think that's why the Philippines is popular in the USA, exactly because $1 is worth a lot, really? I mean, yeah, I know people go to, like, Thailand and stuff like that because the money is worth a lot. I just didn't know about, like, Indonesia specifically, like, how much can you do, right? You can even do things like, I don't know, cool things in there, I don't know. What can you do in Indonesia, I wonder? When someone dies in this place, the coffin isn't buried, which is weird. It's hung on a tree in the forest, okay? When the corpse inside used to have black magic, if it's neglected, it wanders around looking for prey. I wonder, is that a Kuyang? So the corpses of like witches, how I'm understanding this, the corpses of witches get hung on trees, and when they get hungry or angry, they try to kill people, but you can give them eggs instead? Coffin crawling out of the forest sounds extremely creepy and cool, yeah. We need more Indonesian folklore. I have played some Indonesian folklore games, by the way, but we need more of that. This is something about Klotok, I think, but I didn't quite catch that. Samaleko. This woman is kind of angry at her husband. So, oh, they are doing a job. They are going this place for a job and for a new life. Probably because he owes money to gambling or something like that. Such a cool movie, man. Such a cool movie. They're going to a village. And they are going by boat, which means they cannot get away from there if something happens. Are they going to be like teachers or something? This guy is a teacher, so maybe it is too. Oh, that's a small boat. This guy looks sketchy. I don't trust him. He's like, yeah, you go. I have to go. Kuyang, it's the floating head, and raccoon is the coffin. I'm trying my best with the pronunciations, okay? They are going through like a river thingy. This reminds me of like Resident Evil 5 for some reason. But it seems these people wanted to bring this couple here for some reason. Which is weird, right? It's like, are they going to sacrifice them or something? Alright, they just arrived to the island. I'm guessing it's an island. I don't know. It's probably not an island, right? They just have to move through a boat because of the water. It's probably faster. Sorry. Why is this guy like grabbing river water and throwing it into the boat? It's kind of weird. It maybe something you have to do. I honestly don't know. I have never been in a boat ride in Indonesia, or to Indonesia, or to anywhere. Wait, so you're not coming? Yeah, this is kind of weird. They're just like leaving them alone. It's like you just have to go through this road and you'll get to the school. I'm going this different road. It's kind of weird, right? Like they want them dead. Bimo, it's the husband, and Sri, it's the wife. Something I do remember, welcome. It's just like a sign. It just looks like Silent Hill. It's like welcome, and it's a dilapidated like sign. I do remember about Indonesia. They have a lot of volcanoes. I think. Hopefully, I'm not wrong about that. There's a bunch of what I think are coffins in the trees. So there's a bunch of dead witches in here, which probably means a bunch of floating heads. Why would you go to a place like this? There's that woman. Yeah, these people are really weird. There's one guy with like a sword and an old woman spitting at them. Oh, they made it to the school. Nice. You're right. According to Google, Indonesia is the country with the most. Oh, I didn't know it has the most volcanoes, but I didn't know it has a lot of them. So quite interesting. There's a very positive teacher guy in here. Hmm. The village doesn't have electricity yet. We have to use oil lamps. I mean, I figure as much. If you have to get there by boat, probably you don't have electricity, right? 120. This guy is laughing weird. Sorry. 127 volcano. Active volcano. Jesus Christ. How do they survive in there? I mean, active doesn't mean they're exploding every 3 seconds, right? But still. There are only 7 students in here. 3rd and 5th grade. Many children in this village died in the flood back then. Following the flood, diseases started to spread. Yeah, of course. So they went to this disaster-stricken village to teach, probably because they need the money. Because they left a perfectly nice house to come here, right? Wait, do they eat with their hands? I forget. Like other countries do different things sometimes. Wait, so she's not teaching? She's just like gonna stay in there? I thought both of them were teaching to make more money. That will make sense. Wait, they have a spoon, but they just use the spoon to put the food on the plate, then they eat with their hands. People here have a custom. Once you're done eating, share the food with your surroundings. And he starts throwing food through the window. I feel like this is less about the surroundings and more about like a monster. Why people even live near volcanoes? But the Smithsonian Institute says they have 116 volcanoes. Okay, so yeah, maybe they're not active, right? So every 3 days you can go back the river to get food and charge your phone to make calls, right? So you have service while in here, just not electricity, which is good. But every 3 days, if something happens, you have to wait 3 days for the boat to come because there's no boat in here. This woman was cleaning the dishes, as women usually do, and I think a fruit, a vegetable, I'm not sure what that is, fell down on its own. Which is not weird, but we already seen a flying head. So, not unexpected. Ah! Oh, that's just the old woman in the window for some reason. And she disappeared, so it's a ghost. Wait, what? So they met a weird woman on the after their children disappeared. They went crazy. Oh, they practiced black magic, which they believe caused the flood back then. Okay. I don't know if it's just Indonesian people with, or is this movie to be specific. I will have to watch more movies to know. Maybe not horror movies, but everyone seems like pretty sus. Like, hey, don't forget to take care of your wife. Something may happen. So, no. Why will something happen to my wife? But at least you still have your phone, right? But I think it doesn't have charge now. And they have the oil lamp to light themselves in the night. But there's a sound on the rooftop, I think. And this guy is just waking up. Man, I could not. What the fuck? Oh, it's not on the rooftop. It's on the below the floor. I could not live like this. I would like just go crazy. This is too spooky. Someone is running outside the house. It's like someone was crawling below the floor and then started running outside the house. This is less of a house, more of a hut. There's a mirror there. Something may happen in the mirror. Someone is knocking at the door. Bum. Bum. Fuck. Do they have a peephole? They don't, but you can look between the... Oh! The wood planks. What was that? Like, I don't know what's more spooky. The ghost we already seen, and I'm gonna give props to the movie because you see the ghost in the first, like, 5 minutes of the movie. Which is good, because, like, modern horror movies, like American horror movies at least, they show the ghost until the very end, right? Just in a whoa, like screamer thingy. And they wait for the end for the big reveal, and it's usually disappointing. But this movie, right off the bat, floating head, moving coffin, good. But I don't know if I'm more scared of the ghost or the people in the village, right? That might as well also be ghosts. Well, someone is knocking at the door so violently. They have these little oil lamps in like a glass bottle that kind of work like a Molotov cocktail, so if anything happens, you can burn everything to the ground. Why would you open the door? Oh! Ah, it's the old woman. She does not speak. And she's trying to get close to the woman. It's because she's pregnant? I don't know if she's pregnant, she's looking at the belly. Yeah, it's because she's... Oh, she's singing something? Like, oh... She's doing like weird magic to the baby? Like black magic? Yeah, she did something to the baby. And obviously to the pregnant woman, right? Now it's a monster baby or something? Like a ghost baby inside the belly? And they just let it happen? Like, if I was in my hood attached thing with my wife and an old woman enters, I'm gonna punch her in the face. And they tell this guy, it's like, don't worry about her, that's something she usually does. She tends to be like that to new people. We have this crazy person doing black magic to people. Don't worry about it. Monster evil baby, yeah. Yeah, everyone is so weird in this like island thingy village. I don't know. Wait, they have 5 teachers for like 10 children? Oh, they are going to teach English, right? Alright, let's go. Only 7 students. So they have 5 teachers for 7 students? That's kind of weird. Well, they are English teachers, so it's like different, right? Oh, one is a janitor, okay. Of the 7 children, there's 2 girls and 5 boys. Ah, the Selamat Pagi, yeah. I do know that. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say it, but I know what it means. It's like hello, right? Hanjak? Mayang? I love these names. They are so cool. I think Indonesian names are really cool. Let's learn how to introduce ourselves in English. She has 3 students. My name is... Oh, Jesus Christ. There's like 15 dead children. Blue because they drowned probably. Sitting and talking. That's what the old woman did to this. What? Okay, what's this, a vision? What is this? The kid is giving her some rocks? Crystals? Yep, seeing dead kids is not the best thing you can do in your first day at school, definitely. So that's what the woman did. She gave her the power to see the dead children that drowned in the flood. Oh, it's like a charm made out of crystals. Okay. She's gonna hang it on the house. Probably to protect herself. Hopefully. I feel like the direction of this movie could be better because things are just happening. And granted, I don't understand everything because I'm not Indonesian and I don't know almost anything about it, but I feel like it was Spooky Head, yeah, Spooky Coffin, which is really cool. I love the coffin. I'm gonna research about the coffin. Uh, spooky dead kids, but like a spooky old woman that doesn't do anything but touches your wife. But I cannot understand what is happening in this movie. Like, they don't have money, they're working as teachers, but why go to this spooky, like, can you not do like Uber driving or I don't know, something else? Do people in Indonesia only go to spooky villages to make money? How much money can you make as like teaching 3 children, right? Because at first I was thinking the ghost, the Kuyang was following them, or like her to be specific, but it doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like there's around this place it's full of ghosts for whatever reason. I guess it's because they don't bury the bodies and they just put coffins in the trees. Okay, there's more weird noises. And this time the woman is alone. I mean, they seem predatory towards the woman, not towards the men, so... It's because she's pregnant. There's someone behind the curtain. Oh, spooky moment. There's no one behind the curtain. No spooky moment. Yep, spooky moment cancelled. So they have spoons to put the food on the plate. And they eat with their hands. Which to me makes no sense, but I guess it's a different culture, right? I mean, I guess you use the spoon to not, like, touch the communal plate with your hands. But why not have another spoon for you, right? I mean, as long as you have your hands clean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but... And then the woman is asking, sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. If they are public school teachers, sometimes recent graduates are sent to small villages, especially if they don't have family or friends, to get them a job in a good place. Interesting. So, I'm confused because they have a really nice house, implying that the house where they left was their home. They have a nice house. And now they're saying words in English like ecosystem. And before they went into the village, they talked to their parents, right? So they have family. I wonder what this guy... What I want to know is what this guy did to be so in-depth, right? Hello, Alts. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? This kid keeps giving the woman an ironwood root amulet basal. What? The kids don't like the old woman. And a little girl is screaming. What happened? Oh, the little girl is screaming. A very scream. What the? Oh my god! A hole in the ceiling consumes the little girl, but it's the fakest CGI hole I have ever seen in my life. I hate it, man. It looks terrible. I'm sorry, but that sucks. But it's like a cool concept. Is the Mayang? And Mayang is the name of the girl. Sorry. They are gonna go into the CG. Well, it's not a CGI hole. It's an actual hole. It just looks weird for some reason. Maybe it is a CGI hole. I don't know. What is that? It's completely dark. I guess they kind of darken it with CGI, and that's why it looks fake. There was a really fake hole, and I love it. But I think that the little girl is dead because she was so there's just a bunch of ghosts and monsters in this place, and no one leaves, and they keep people coming. If the international public education system is anything like here, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I cannot say anything, right? But it seems like, oh my god, yeah, the girl is possessed. Yeah, the girl is kind of possessed, I think. She's just running it in four legs and screaming. Oh, there's a bunch of dead children and the aforementioned possessed girl getting close to Sri, screaming sacrifice. And they want to sacrifice the baby. I feel like they don't like kids in this place. And this woman is gonna pass out. Oh, both of them, the woman and the little kid, pass out. That was so intense. I think the baby is super cursed now. Super cursed baby. My stomach hurts. Oh no, the baby. Dead children, monster baby, possessed girl. Why all the kids are evil creatures? I think maybe they are already dead or cursed, right? What if all the kids died during the flood and these are just like fake zombie ghost magical kids? So they just live day by day being haunted by ghosts that might kill them? I like the name Bimo. It's a cool name. Imagine being named Bimo. That's cool. The windows opened and the amulet fell down from the rocks that the little kid gave this woman. And the woman is alone again. The husband is nowhere to be seen. That will be very sad. Well, would it be very sad? What difference does it make if like 86 children are dead to 100, right? Oh, the floating head, the Kuyang, right? And I'm gonna say this, the floating head looks just like the old woman. It's a floating head with a beating heart attached to it? Oh my god. I think the husband was in the bathroom. Oh, she was having a nightmare? I saw a flying head. This woman is such a good actress, I have to say. She really looks scared. Such a good actress. I like it. You know, I'm so used to like American horror movies or like Hollywood horror movies. This is a nice change of pace. It's very Americanized a little bit, but it is nice to see like a different spin on things. You can go to the toilet in a scary movie. If you go to the bathroom, they kill your wife. Or they possess your wife even more. Can you be more possessed? Like, she's been attacked by like 3 different ghosts at this point. So it's been 2 days. One more day, and they can go back on the boat, right? If they don't like it. I will need to watch more Indonesian movies to have a reference of how good this movie is, but so far I'm liking it. The school is closed today. Why? Because the children are scared because a ghost tried to eat one of them. Sorry. I mean, understandable, but if you know a ghost it's going to haunt the school, why don't you move somewhere else? Like, the only infrastructure this place has is like 2 houses and the school made of wood, right? So it's not like you cannot make this somewhere else. The head of the village want to see these 2 guys for whatever reason. Okay, so this is just a smart part of the village. Okay, so they have to like walk to get to different places. Okay, yeah, understandable. Mina Uwe? That's a cool name too. Why do Indonesian people have such cool names? Mina Uwe, it's a cool name. It's like Mina Uwu, but Uwe. She's a shaman, okay. She has magic from our ancestors. Sounds like the haunted house question. If there's a ghost in your house, why don't you just move? Maybe they can't murder someone they have a... But it's different if it's your house, but if it's your job that you can find a different job. And I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about the entire school, right? Like the entire village moved to a different place. You're pregnant. Wow, what an amazing shaman. Wait, what's happening? Explain Minoue, please. The villagers here believe in a prophecy. Right? That a woman of another island will arrive to complete the power of a demon accomplice. What does that mean? Making them a fully fledged demon. So you're already possessed with it. They need the red baby fetus. Okay. From the woman of another island. So your baby is already possessed? Tampi Niai has been expecting your arrival. But don't you worry. You're possessed by a demon baby, but don't you worry. I will protect you. I don't trust you, Mina Uwe. What are you doing? Ampong? He has a bunch of leaves. These betel leaves. Add a little salt. Boiled leaves? I'm possessed by a demon and you're gonna give me boiled leaves? Come on. But yeah, they should leave. We should grab Bikini Bottom and put it some... Bikini Bottom was a complete city. This is just like 3 houses. Oh! The wife passed out. Oh, she's possessed now. Oh my god, she's in a really weird pose. And she's super possessed. Oh, the sky is going dark? Oh my god, this is like super possession powers. She has the face of like one of the dead kids. They have to pin her down? Yeah, she's super possessed. And she went full exorcist. Okay, the shaman is doing shaman things to protect her for something. Yeah, she's back to normal, I think. She has to drink the leaf soup to be safe from the possession, I think. But it's boiling? Are you gonna drop boiling water in the mouth of your wife? Jesus Christ. That was intense. I like it. But what is happening outside? Just like a storm? Like everything went dark and these people are acting like if it's nothing. With what? Oh, okay. Like, I cannot believe the level of haunted that this place is. It's just everything goes dark and monsters start appearing, and no one leaves. People refuse to leave. They just acknowledge this as something that happens. I guess Indonesian people are hardcore. They don't care about ghosts. So they want to kill her before she turns into a Kuyang, because if she turns into a Kuyang pregnant with the kid of the devil, she becomes protected by the devil. That's called Tambinias. Apparently, this is what happened 10 years ago and caused the flooding, I'm guessing. So that explains why people don't like strangers in this island. Oh, Tambiniai, it's the old woman, right? Yeah. Oh, they've been like doing rituals or stuff like that with dead animals in the house, apparently. I think. Maybe it's just a dead animal, right? And this guy has like a big knife, like a machete, I guess. This guy is going to straight up kill an old lady. Oh, this stupid fuck. Apparently, no ghost should appear on the school because someone put like a protective barrier. And this guy threw the protective barrier away thinking it was trash. So the school was supposed to be safe. Okay, now I understand. See, the school is supposed to be safe. I understand why they are still teaching people there. And apparently there's a limited amount of amulets and it's just for the children. Oh, this guy has like a little bit of Kuyang hair, which is supposed to move when the Kuyang is near. So it's like a Kuyang detector. Apparently the Kuyang killed his kid and his wife. So this guy is up for revenge. Understandable. Okay, see, now halfway through the movie, we're actually getting to know about the characters. Okay, the boat is coming tonight, and this guy is gonna move his wife to like the sub district, which is I guess it's like the main city, which is supposed to be a safer place. So she's safe. The boat can leave tonight. The owner won't risk it. Damn it. They cannot leave in the morning. So they have to survive this night. I told you they have to wait 3 days. So now they are worried about the ghost. I'm gonna put garlic to keep the ghost away. What is this, like a vampire? This guy is actually putting some garlic on the floor. This movie is pretty superstitious, but I guess you need the suspension of disbelief for like, ghost movies, I guess. Yes, if you guys are not watching the watch-along, I recommend watching this movie. It's actually quite nice. Especially if you haven't seen, like me, an Indonesian movie. I think it's good enough, right? It's not like too Indonesian that you don't understand anything. But it's interesting enough to learn about new ghosts and new things and new rituals and stuff. Really nice. Someone's knocking at the window again. Why do you keep opening the window when someone is knocking? And someone's knocking again. You should not open the window again. Someone's on the roof. So as I understand this, a devil is trying to cuckold you and turn your kid into his kid and use your wife to be complete again, right? So it's like the cuckolding of the devil, something like that. Oh, they have to leave now. The house is super possessed. Actually, I was calling this a hut before, but it's actually a quite nice place to live, I guess. You don't have other options. I had lived in worse places than this. This seems nice. Nothing is happening. What? I mean, the Kuyang is such a cool monster, just like a flying ball of fire with a beating heart attached to it. It's really cool. As of now, the Kuyang is my favorite Indonesian folklore monster. The woman is absolutely terrified, understandable. Man, they are trying to destroy the house. But they cannot get inside because of the garlic, right? Supposedly. And now the ghost is screaming. Super loudly. Extremely loudly, actually. I'm almost deaf now. It's finally morning and there's a fire? What is happening? No, the dogs are burning, damn it. Someone set the dog and the boat on fire? So someone in here is in cahoots with the devil, right? Okay, now they are trapped in here. And someone knew they were going to leave. So it's either the guy that put the garlic, the old woman, or the teacher that welcomed them. I forgot the name of. Oh. Now people are just screaming and fainting. They are possessed. People are being randomly possessed? And this guy lost his wife, damn it. The wife disappeared? The wife that you're supposed to be taking care of disappeared? It's not in... It's not back home? Alright. It's not... Where are the kids, by the way? I haven't seen the kids in a while. Why would you make this movie about kids in school and don't show the kids only like 2 times? She's not at school? No. Well, she's gone. You lost your wife. Congratulations. The devil is gonna cuckold you. Very dramatic movie. I like it. The actors are doing their best. I can say that much. Some of them are not good actors, but... Oh, the little possessed girl? It's here? What's happening? Mayang, yeah, Mayang. That's the name of the girl. Do you know where my wife is? She's pointing to the forest. So as I understand this, the old lady was messing with dark magic that broke the Kuyangs, that caused the flooding, probably, and then a bunch of kids died, and now she's trying to do this again for whatever reason. Oh, that's the clothes of your wife and the protective thingy she had. Now she's not protected and probably half naked. Oh, that's the bracelet of the sec. I told you the secretary was evil. The secretary, which is a dude, has your wife. And this movie is going places, but I'm not sure I like the places it's going. Yeah, this guy didn't like them from the beginning. Oh, they are going to fight? Yeah, 1v1, the secretary, come on. I think the secretary is too strong, yeah. Oh, he has a sword! Damn it. Yeah, the secretary had a sword. Apparently the wife is not here. Okay, it's not his bracelet, but I'm not so sure about this. Oh, it was Tingen, yeah. And he just asked where your wife was. Tambinia and yeah. So the old people are behind this. If Tingen is the one who adopted your wife, then he must have been the one who set the dog on fire. Yeah, probably. But why are you guys not doing anything? They are saying like, oh, the most important thing is to find your wife, but they are not moving towards the place. And are they going to sacrifice the wife or like they are gonna wait for the baby to be born? She doesn't even look pregnant, so they will have to wait like months for it to happen, right? Unless like ghost babies have a shorter like time to be born. I don't know. Can you insta born a baby? Instant childbirth. Just for demon children, I guess. Now the shaman is doing something, but I don't know what it is. I love how this is a shaman, but she's just making soups. I mean, I guess that's what shaman do, right? But she's doing a very long, for some reason, ritual here with a bowl and grass and. I'll have to say these actors are really good. Gather everyone. We must follow the sign to find Sriatun. Sriatun. They are looking for the wife at night for some reason instead of doing it at day. I guess it's more spooky this way. Again, not the most solid movie ever, but it's okay. It depends on the ending, right? But overall, aside from the monsters and the mythology and stuff, oh, the plate broke. Oh, the Kuyang is there. That's Tambinia's Kuyang. So I told you the old woman was the Kuyang. Yeah, that's right. Can they kill the Kuyang somehow? I mean, this guy has like a machete or something, like a sword. But the other ones only have like bamboo torches. And this guy is just looking for his wife. Hopefully, it's alive when you find her. Personally, I think the ghosts are a metaphor for capitalism. Jokes on you, there is no capitalism in Indonesia. So the ghosts are a metaphor for dead children this time around. I don't know if there's no capitalism in Indonesia. That only applies to American movies. I think it was The Seagulls. That was like 2 movies ago. Come on. Oh, there's the wife. Super dead looking, sitting in a tree. Not looking pregnant enough. Which is kind of weird, right? Because when they put pregnant woman in movies, it's actually like super pregnant woman. Like big belly woman. But this one is like the first 3 months of pregnancy, right? I wonder if they're gonna go anywhere with that. Like she's gonna get super pregnant from one day to another. Ghost are a metaphor for dead people? Yeah, surely. Currently, your wife is under the spell of Tambinyai. You know, not related to the movie, but I wanted to finish Dead Space this month, and I don't think I will be able to because it's just like 6 days left, and I have other things to do, and I will only be able to stream like 2 days of Dead Space, which is like 4 hours, and I don't think the game is gonna be done in 4 hours. I came down with the realization that with the time I have available for me, I can only finish like one AAA game every 4 or 5 weeks. Which is kind of sad. I really wanted to get the secret ending, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can try to speed run it, right? But I'm pretty sure to get the secret ending, you have to play normally, and then you have to replay it again with like extra stuff in New Game Plus. Anyway, back to the movie. Porcupine, quails, and garlic. Put them in every corner. This is so that Tambinia can't smell us. Oh, the garlic is to cover the smell. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It's not that supernatural. It actually makes a lot of sense. Anyway, you guys better watch these movies in a watch-along. It's really interesting. Again, not the best movie. It's getting kind of boring at times. But if you like spooky monsters and like good stories, like the stories of the monsters, not the story of the movie, it's a good watch. I feel like maybe they didn't have that much money to put into the CGI because we haven't seen the Kuyang head a lot. You see the head like floating around in flames, which is cool, right? But you don't get a close-up like you usually do with the monsters. But it makes you think, right? I think this movie is making me think about we as I'm not gonna say as a society, but just like as people in general that like to watch and make things. We focus so much in like genetic folklore monsters, like I don't know, like zombies and demons, and like Japanese ghosts are my favorite, right? But we use them a lot in movies. You know, the classic American monsters, the ghosts, the possessed ones, stuff like that, right? The Exorcist. And there's a bunch of really cool monsters and ghosts, and oh, there's the Kuyang face. Really nice, but not in flames for some reason. And we are missing out, not just in movies, but in indie games. We are missing out about like really cool monsters from like Indonesia or like all these other places that are not that popular in the world, right? When you think about horror movies, you go like with American horror movies, Japanese horror movies, Korean horror movies. You know, like the European horror movies, right? Sometimes like the Baba Yaga and stuff like that. They manage to pass through, right? But there's a bunch of these small creatures we never heard about that we should, because they are cool. You know, I appreciate that Mina Ue's shaman powers, but she's just like playing defense, right? She's protecting the possessed ones, but no one is attacking the old woman. It's too late. Tambinia's power is too great. We have no choice but to finish her off. Who has to kill? The husband has to kill? Bimo has to kill the witch? Why Bimo? You're gonna be given this magical dagger that I just impute with my shaman powers. When the head is detached from the body, use this, the knife. On the body or on the head to finish her off. So this is the final showdown. 3 grown men against a possessed old woman with a flying head. Oh, they have a bike. Cool, cool, cool. 3 men in a bike riding on the forest. So we have the shaman with the wife, we have the 3 guys in a bike, and we have the other guy with the machete alone, right? And this woman is super pregnant with Ghost. I feel like this movie started really good, but it kind of forgot what it was doing in the middle. So it got kind of boring, and it feels like it's gonna have a nice ending. But the most important part in a horror movie, it's like the middle part, because you want like to build up what's gonna happen, but also let me know bits of the story. Wait, what? I feel like the audio glitched a little bit, but I'm not sure if it was the movie or my PC. Stop your demonic ritual. Oh my god, they have magical powers! They paralyze them with magical powers? How are you gonna fight magical powers with a knife? You've been deceived. Gambinya was trying to protect your wife and your child from the shaman. Is the shaman the evil one? Yeah, the shaman is the evil one, right? Is the shaman... Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, the shaman seems like too nice. Yeah, the shaman removes something from the woman's belly. Minaue has a Kuyang too, yeah. Okay, so Minaue is the evil one. I was expecting that because she got possessed when she got close to Minaue the first time, right? So I was like, man, maybe that's a far fetch, but it seems it's true. So Minaue, the shaman, it's actually the evil one, and the old lady is the good one. Obviously, they were gonna play on that because it was too obvious that the evil woman was evil, so she's not evil. I'm still not sure if I should trust this old woman, but seems like they're saying the truth, yeah? Oh god, like the head gets removed from the body with all the organs floating around? It's not just the heart, this is terrifying. This is actually really good. I mean, for this scene alone, I think you should watch the movie. Minaue needs the fetus of another woman to become a full-fledged demon. Oh, Minaue is going to sacrifice your wife. God damn it. But there's still the guy with the machete, right? Maybe yeah, and now she's fully pregnant. I was right. She was going to be fully pregnant. She went full pregnant in like a second. I was right about that too. Yeah, I mean, if anything, this movie is really predictable in that sense. But again, not a bad movie. I think it's just not the best. The monsters are spooky, so there's that. I think the story is nice, but now these guys are fighting with swords. So this is why this guy was protecting Tambania, right? The old woman. Because she's the one protecting the island. Alright, yeah, okay, so now everything makes sense. Okay, I'm giving this movie credit for the creative plot twist, because even if it's expected to happen, it's happening in a different way. So that's good. But they did make her super pregnant. Oh! No, this guy is dead, damn it. The secretary is dead. Manaue killed them. And the other ones are paralyzed? Okay, this is a good scene. They have really good actors in this movie, I will admit that much. Moriko Sama can predict movies. I mean, when you have watched as much movies as I have, you can kinda know what they're going to... Okay, kinda disappointing that this woman killed, like, Manaue killed both of them. Just paralyzing them and cutting them up. And now this woman's gonna give birth to the devil. Or gonna die, I don't know it anymore. Oh! The Kuyang just crashed on Manaue. Is this gonna be a Kuyang 1v1? Nope, she's running away. Okay, so she's not fully powered, right? Mana Kuyang doesn't have the ability to become a full-fledged Kuyang, that's what I'm guessing. That's what she wants to kill the baby. But the other woman is protecting the... Come on, man, save your wife, come on. Oh, it's too late? It's the wife burned to death. If no one saved her, I think the wife burned to death. Oh, this guy saved your wife. But I think he's dying because he's bleeding out. So the woman is alive, but now it's super pregnant with demon babies, right? Or baby, just one baby, I don't know. At this time, could be multiple babies. Yep, she's fully pregnant. We have to find Minau's body and kill her. Oh, this guy has the airlock, right? And you can find her with that, and you can kill her. With the knife. But she gave you the knife. I'm guessing the knife actually can kill a Kuyang because it's supposed to kill the other Kuyang, the good one. So it should be effective enough, right? Unless, like, knives are Kuyang specific, I don't know. Well, the movie's almost done, so we're gonna find out. Well. Yeah, the Kuyang, it's like a giant fireball. I mean, it's really spooky, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's really spooky. And this is Mana Kuyang. I mean, Mana Uwe Kuyang, yeah. I guess they burn you with their flames, or like... Yeah, that's what they do. It's like a giant fireball, like, pounding at you from the sky. Oh, they can envelop themselves in flames. Okay, yeah. This guy is getting absolutely 1v1. Why is there so many Kuyangs now? There's like 3 now. So there's another person in this island which is a Kuyang. But that doesn't explain the other monsters. Like the one from the ceiling at the coffin. I guess it's just something that happens when a land is cursed with a Kuyang or something. There's this guy just bleeding out alone in the forest. What happened to the knife? Oh, that's the body, but where's the knife? Oh, this guy's stabbing the body now. And there's a bunch of coffins there, and they're starting to move. Oh, the coffins are opening, and there's like 6, 8 of them. Oh, there's actual zombies in the coffins trying to kill you now. Oh, they are hungry, right? They want to eat human flesh or eggs. Now that I think about it, and probably this like Asian cultures have similar monsters, but I've been thinking about it. There's a Japanese monster. I think it's Japanese. I'm not sure. Which is also floating head woman. It was like Kasue or something. Like I don't remember. Like I will have to check that out. If you want to know what's happening in the movie, the Kuyangs are fighting each other. Like they are trying to 1v1 themselves. And the scream is really spooky too. Oh wait. Mana Yue, it's dead. Mana Ue. I don't know what's a Yue. Maybe it was not Japanese. Maybe it was like Vietnamese, right? It was like something like Kasue, Karasue, Kurasue. I guess it's the same thing, but for a different culture, right? Ah, he destroyed the heart of the Kuyang with a rock. These guys won't be wanting the Kuyang with a rock. Looks epic as hell. Okay, just for this scene alone. Oh yeah, the zombies just died. So it was the Kuyang that was Mana Ue, the one that was causing all this haunting around this place. Because the moment she's dead, the zombies died. And I'm guessing also the ghost at school died and everything, right? So she was the one doing evil stuff while claiming to be a shaman. But now she's dead, right? Okay, I think overall, very good ending to the movie. Very nice climax to all of this. Right? The one you do was evil, it's not evil, but like in a cool way, not the generic way that, oh, I'm not evil, the other one is the evil one. But they have like their reasons to be evil in their own way or what they were doing. I feel like the woman is safe. Hopefully the baby is not a possessed baby now that Mana Ue is dead. And the house is still burning, so there's not gonna be anything left from the ritual. And as far as I know, no one died, because the one that was stabbed, it's moving, so he was just like slightly stabbed, not dead. She probably just wanted to cause. It says 6 Bulan Kemudian, but I don't know what that means, and the movie didn't translate that. 6 days later, I'm guessing? And the wife is still really pregnant. They are still teaching at school. Again, I feel like they didn't. This guy's bringing avocado to his wife. They are bringing a midwife to the village. I feel like they didn't address why they were moving this to this village. I mean, the depth and everything. They just forgot about that after the beginning of the movie. And they also introduced the children, but they didn't appear in a lot of the scenes. I guess maybe they didn't want to deal with like kid actors, maybe. But I feel like they didn't use the kids as much as they could have used them. Wait, the old woman, an old dude died this morning, but they just watched them in the window. But they are not there anymore, so they are ghosts now? So all of the Kuyangs are dead. At the end of the movie, all of the Kuyangs are dead. No more supernatural stuff happening. But they didn't resolve their debt. They never addressed what they were moving, aside from that they owed money to someone. Were they just running away from the government or something like that, and they needed to move to a remote island or something? Was that the reason? Like, probably there's something I don't get about this because I'm not Indonesian, or I don't know how things work in that place. And the movie just ended like that. So every supernatural thing is dead. Oh, wait, it's not. Post-credit scene. Wait. This is the altar thingy. And someone is doing a praying. Like a Kuyang. Yeah, that's the thing the Kuyang was doing. It's doing it too. Are you going to revive the Kuyang? Because she has like a head in a fabric. back or something, and she's doing like a magic trick to it. Yeah, it's trying to revive the Kuyang, I think. Can you not kill Kuyangs then? It's Mana Uwe Kuyang. It's gonna open its eyes at the end. I know it. Yeah. So it's a zombie Kuyang now. Okay. Okay, so that was the movie. I think overall, not a great movie. Like, I'm gonna be complete. It has its moments. I wouldn't say it's a terrible movie. The actors were trying their best. The CGI was good. The monsters were good. Like, the climax was nice. I think the problem with this movie lies in the direction of the movie, right? Like, they didn't make it make sense. So it just, the beginning happens. It's not related to what happens in the middle, and what happens in the middle is slightly related to what happens at the end, right? And it can boil down to people go to a place they shouldn't go because reasons, and then bad things happen, but they are not explained anywhere. Then you explain the bad things, then you give the plot twist, then the final confrontation occurs, and then it ends. But it doesn't really end because we have to go with this classic, oh, but it's still alive, because all of the horror movies need a sequel probably, so they just say, oh, maybe the monster is still alive, right? I don't like that, right? If you're gonna kill a monster, kill it. If you're gonna kill someone, kill it. If you're gonna end a movie, end it, right? I don't like these open ends, because maybe we want to make Kuyang 2, The Revenge of the Kuyang, or Electric Kuyang Bugaloo, I don't know, right? So overall, not a terrible movie. Again, this is the first Indonesian movie I watched with the knowledge it's Indonesian, right? I think it's very interesting. Monsters, I like it. We're gonna be watching another one in a couple of hours, so I hope to see you guys there if you want to, of course. But I will give this movie like a 6.5 out of 10. Because it's kind of boring. Like, it gets boring at times, right? It's like, oh, yeah, this is happening. When there's no monsters, when there's no like spooky thing happening, it gets really boring because you don't have a plot to follow, right? Like, you have to remind me this guy is in debt. You have to remind me why this woman is important. And they don't do that. They don't. And again, this is not a problem with this movie. This is a problem with almost every horror movie that it's being released nowadays. Not just Indonesian movies, just general movies, right? Like horror movies. They don't care about making the characters relatable. Like, they don't want you to like the characters anywhere, right? Like, anyway, they just want to, oh, get spooky, get like, I don't know, like jump scared twice in the movie, right? I will say this movie is a lot better than like the generic American horror movie, because it just sits, right? It's just, it doesn't wait to show you the monsters. It shows the monsters as much as they can. They look really good. They have like the facts, I guess, okay. I don't know. Again, I don't know about the monsters, so I'm just gonna guess it's okay. Maybe I have to get used to this kind of movie, but I would say it's like a 7. At like tops, it's a 7. But definitely not a 5. If you have nothing else to watch and you want to watch like an interesting movie that it's different to other things you have watched, but not too different that you feel like alienated by the movie, I would recommend you watching Kuyang, whatever the rest of the words are. And yeah, I will see you guys hopefully in a couple of hours to watch the next movie. I hope you guys are enjoying these Halloween watch-alongs, because I am enjoying them. I will see you guys in the next stream, in the game, or whatever I decide to do with this channel. I'll see you later.